Hey y'all, Haley and Chado here with the Canine Pack in Hillsborough, North Carolina. Chado is having his first go-home lesson today, and he'll have a second go-home lesson tomorrow. Then he'll actually go home. But I just wanted to show y'all some of the stuff we've been working on. Chado is a guy who did not have much impulse control in his life before, and you could see that in his intake video, the way he was pulling on the leash. He was definitely bursting through doors and stuff like that, and whining and crying to come back inside if he was ever outside. So we've done a lot of work on his impulse control. So he's not allowed to move from the crate until I give him a command or a release word. So I'm gonna put his food down. He's a really food motivated guy, and that's gonna make it even more tempting. So I'm really kind of giving him a chance to mess up. I really want to see what he'll do and if he'll make the right decision. He's doing really good and all that. Eye contact is awesome because he's looking to me for guidance, like what should I do, instead of just acting on his impulse control. Break! Chado, break! Okay. So I'm gonna let him get a little bit in there, and then we're gonna practice the OUT command. Because he's so food driven and food motivated, I need him to be able to disengage his mind no matter how excited he is. And the OUT command helps with that. I started changing it to commands like place and kennel, just to make sure he puts himself in a more relaxed, more controlled position. Out, kennel. Good job, buddy. So he did really good right there. I'm gonna reward him by letting him finish his breakfast. Sit. So even having more impulse control and practicing right here. No. Okay. Okay, Chado. There you go, buddy. So I'm just gonna let it in. But the out command really helps him mentally disengage from being way too overexcited and driving into his food. Because when he's driving into his food, he's way more likely to react to outside stimuli, like a kid walking by, and might get upset about that. So this just helps his mindset be in the right state of mind. It also helps if he's in a not great situation, he knows to leave the room to remove himself and kind of be in a different place. So some of the other things that Chado has been working on are recall, sit, down, place, and holding those things with duration through distractions. Chado, come. Good boy. Sit. Good. So Chado usually chooses to go into a down when I ask for a sit, and I'm totally okay with that. I think it's kind of his way of self-assessing and knowing that he needs to be in a more controlled position in order to hold duration. So if that's what he chooses, I'm totally good with it, and he's doing great with it. Chado, come. Place. So I'm gonna walk away while he's still figuring out what to do, and that's gonna make it harder for him to stay there, but he made a really good choice. Good boy. I'm gonna give a little reward, and then I'm gonna up the distractions. So I'm gonna take my dog's favorite toy and make it really hard for him to sit there. And this is gonna mimic when there's other people in the room, when guests come over, when anything exciting is happening, because she's a really good distraction. Good job, buddy. So he's doing really good with all that. Chado, come. Good boy, sit. Good boy. Down. Good. Chado, come. Please. She's got it. Enough. You're shaking the phone. Super excited about this toy. It's her favorite. But anyways, he's doing really good. And so we're gonna head outside and show you some of his outside stuff. Thanks, guys.
Alright, you guys. Chado should be walking in a heel position, and that means he's not pulling, and he's not running behind. He's not obstinately not walking with me or anything like that. Sit. A nice sit when we stop. And then he'll hold that until he's released. Good job, buddy. I know I put your leash on you. Say bye. Thanks, guys.